The oaks were and are reminders that holy wisdom is rooted deeply within the earth, and it also reaches to the highest highs of heaven. Trees are visual reminders that heaven and earth are one. February 1st is the Feast of St. Bridget. On the night before, which would be January 31, the Celtic people engage in rituals that honor thresholds. I encourage you to look into them, and I also encourage you to create a few of your own. Spend a few moments thinking about where you are and where you want to be, and then honor that sacred space in between. There's a reminder to engage in this practice under a section called Sermon Notes in your worship guide. And in addition to that reminder, there's another reminder that the Hebrew folk and the Celtic folk have a lot in common. And this is apparent when you read the First or the Old Testament. There you will find stories about Hebrew people who received visions and inspiration and epiphanies while sitting under or resting under an oak tree. Genesis 12, 1 Kings 13, Genesis 18. There are many others, including the passage we read today, Isaiah 61, verses 1 through 3. That's the reading that reminds us that the oaks of righteousness are those people who follow in the footsteps of Jesus. The holy plantings of God engage in actions which turn the world around by declaring and opening the way for good news for those who have been oppressed, by binding the brokenhearted, by being a movement towards healing, by ensuring liberty for the captives, and providing bread for all people every day. Our song response is the Canticle of Turning. It is filled with reminders of what it means to be an oak of righteousness. And it's also a song which encourages us to be like the trees. Use our whole bodies to honor and to worship wisdom and holiness.